How's it going, everyone? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my 1973 Chevrolet K10. Alright, so again, this is a 73 model K10. It does have the Cheyenne package on it, so you do have a lot of really cool features and options that we'll dive into during this video. Starting off with the video, might be the best driving K10 four-wheel drive truck that I've ever owned. Absolutely a fantastic driving pickup, a joy to drive, easy to drive, cruises just awesome. Just a very cool truck front to back. The motor that's in it is a 383 motor. The block is a 3970010 motor, so it's a 350 block that's been built. It's a 383 motor, runs very well. Not a crazy high horsepower setup, but it definitely runs strong, backed by a 3-speed automatic transmission. You have your standard four-wheel drive, which works great. Standard rear end, does have posi traction. This truck is power steering, power front disc brakes, factory AC, which has been converted to R134A, and it blows really nice and cold. It's very comfortable inside this cab. It's about 100 degrees here in Texas today, and it's very, very comfortable inside this pickup. As you can see, it's just an absolute easy four-wheel drive truck to drive. Super comfortable out on the open road. We're probably cruising about 65 or so miles an hour with no problems whatsoever. You do have an adjustable timing control knob, full aftermarket MSD setup basically. On this truck, unfortunately, a couple items don't work. The speedo needle moved, but it's not reading right. It only goes up to about 30, but we're doing about 65. So probably need something with either the speedo head or the speedo cable. The factory temp gauge is not working, but you have an aftermarket temp gauge under the dash. You got good oil pressure, and then the other items that are not working, so the speedo, the voltage gauge isn't doing anything, the parking brake needs a little adjustment, and then your washer fluid sprayers aren't spraying any fluid. So really simple stuff. This one is a code, I believe it was 674 saddle interior. Very, very nice interior, door panels, seats, dash, all that stuff's really, really clean. Headliner's got a couple like little indentations in the headliner itself. And then on the painted portions of the doors, it's got some like scuffs from probably like seat belts or something at some point, just in the painted portions of the door panels. But everything on the inside here is very clean. A little bit of pitting on the window crank, but again, pretty nitpicky stuff there. Carpet's nice, mats are nice. Seat is very, very comfortable. You do have a little aftermarket tack up on the dash as well. This is optioned with tilt, and then you do have a really nice comfort grip steering wheel, which is my favorite steering wheel. It's a pretty much put in a lot of GM stuff. It's a great steering wheel. It's warmed up, so we'll get on it here. We're running about 190 degrees, which is good. Very smooth power. Exhaust sounds great. Actually a really impressive truck. Just awesome to drive. Puts a smile on your face. Sounds great inside the cab. Obviously sounds great outside. Underneath is super solid. It has had the floor braces and the inner rockers done in the toe board area, but they did a really nice job. It has had the bed sides done. Again, whoever did the metal work was definitely a professional. Shows great. Truck originally came out of California. Went to a guy over in Iowa that I bought it from. But again, a very nice truck. Frame's great. This is a true 117.5 wheelbase for 73. That is your short bed. This is a real short bed truck. We have the spit decal for it. And again, it is an ochre truck over saddle interior. I believe the code for the ochre is 511. Exterior shows nice. It does have your miscellaneous paint touch-ups, paint flaws on the outside edges of the hood right in the center. It's got some paint flaws, like a little vertical like strip on each side that's been touched up, and then the hood needs some like adjustment. My guess is at some point someone pulled the hood down and just bowed it a little bit. Probably the most common thing that people do on these trucks. So it's got the aftermarket hood braces on the underneath, so it does have some paint flaws on the top of the hood, other miscellaneous little touch-ups around the truck, some little dings in the trim. Just again, still shows very nice. Just little flaws that you'll see in my additional informations tab on the website there, pcclassiccars.com. It'll outline all the little imperfections. Photo of the spit decal will be in there, as well as a screenshot of my doesn't work section, which outlines what works and what doesn't work on the truck. Sorry, my forehead's scratching here. I got a little peanut head, so my hats all fall off on my head, so I got to make it a little tighter as I drive around all over the road here. All right, back to our regular scheduled programming. Suspension is all excellent, very nice and tight driving truck. Does not beat you to death. It is, again, one of the best driving K10 trucks of any year that I've had. Just a fantastic, easy truck to drive. The steering is nice and tight. It doesn't pull you left. It does not pull you right. It stops true. It doesn't have any pulsation back through the brake pedal, so the brakes are really well set up on this truck. Glass is all nice, no issues with the windshield. Windows roll up and down like they should. Vent windows open and close. There really is no wind noise. It's very tight in here. Back glass is a sliding back glass, manual sliding back glass. Driving position is very comfortable. Again, you have tilt, so if you are a bigger individual, you can fit in here very nice. Tons of room between my head and the top of the cab. Roll into the throttle here a little bit. Definitely impressive performance-wise when it comes to a pickup. The motor is very smooth. Transmission setup behind it is great, shifts right where it needs to. No weird noise from really anything on the suspension or the motor transmission. Just a well-done pickup, front to back. Absolutely love the wood grain on the side of this truck with the ochre paint. Just a killer looking truck. I say this all the time, but I get a lot of vehicles that come through my shop. This is probably one of my favorite K10s I've ever owned. Has brand new white letter BFG tires with the rally wheels. Again, tires don't have 100 miles on them. They're brand new. Glove box opens and closes like it should. You have your little ashtray door that opens and closes like it should. Rear view mirrors super clean. Visors look good. Again, a couple of little flaws in the visors, and then same thing with the headliner, but nothing to write home about. Overall, this killer truck. The simple things to fix, I mean, if you got to fix some of the little paint spots if you want to, you can, but nothing that jumps out at me. We'll roll into the throttle one more time here for y'all. Heavier braking to show that it stops nice. We'll get into the backside of this Prius here in just a second. Yeah, just a killer truck. I'd fix the speedo. Excuse me. I'd fix the speedo on it, fix a couple of little things, and just drive the hell out of this truck. Just a killer pickup. And you're reading 14,453 miles. I don't know what the true miles are on the truck. Just a ton of great options. Has a spray and bed liner in the back I forgot to mention. So really cool K10. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Check out that virtual description video along with the additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.